So you're looking into load cell pedals for your simulator, but you're not really sure which one you should choose. Well, in this video, we're gonna be talking about SimCoaches' brand new P1 load cell pedals and why this is the absolute best choice when it comes to load cell pedals that you guys can choose. So let's go ahead and dive on in. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Lawrence from SimCoaches, and right now I'm holding on to our brand new load cell pedal. Now, these things are awesome. These are amazing because they provide the really good feel that you guys are all familiar with our hydraulic pedals in a load cell platform. So a big benefit of this pedal is that we can actually offer this to you guys in the market at a much cheaper price point than what the hydraulics cost. The big reason for that is simply because this pedal doesn't have any of the big bulky hydraulic pieces that cost a whole lot that are on the hydraulic pedals. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Lawrence, and I want to take a quick break from the video to tell you that your pedals are easily the most important piece of your entire simulator. If you are not driving on a good set of pedals, it's no wonder why you're not able to drive as deep into the corner as your competition. So if you're having trouble driving deep into the braking zone, maybe you're seeing your competition is driving meters deeper into it than you are, then what you need to do is you need to reach out to me. Send me a text, 702-246-2295. I will get you guys hooked up with a good set of pedals that will get you guys competitive and make you a lot faster out there on the track. So if that sounds like you, send me a text and we'll get you faster out there on track. All right, let's get back to the video. These load cell pedals have a lot less functioning pieces to it, so it's a lot less dollar cost for us to actually manufacture these and get this out there onto the market for you guys to play with on your simulator. Now, when it comes to the load cell platform, there's a lot of cool things that make this pedal actually one of the superior pedals that you can choose from when you're looking for a lower cost option. Now, for some drivers, they don't want to spend the couple $1,000s that it takes to go to the hydraulics. So load cell is a really good option for you. One of the big benefits to load cell is it outputs a really high crisp quality output every single time that you press on the pedal. So being consistent is extremely easy. Now, when you look at the design of the SimCoaches P1 load cell pedal, you'll notice that it's designed first off with looking beautiful. Aesthetics is always kept in mind in here, making sure that things look great when it's down there on your simulator and down there by your feet. Now, the next thing that you'll notice is all the adjustment that is actually built into it. Whether it's the adjustment right here on the load cell itself, that adjusts the height of this cylinder here, that completely changes the amount of preload, that completely changes the amount of force that it takes to actually apply and to squeeze these bushings here. You have the bushing stack preload knob here on the back, so you could actually add preload to these bushings and make it stiffer, so when you press on the pedal, it actually makes the pedal firmer underneath your foot. You have the two Heim joint positions here as well that will change where the Heim joint is at, and this is just going to change the leverage point and the angle and just try to keep things you know, just a nice smooth good radius when you actually press down on the pedal. All of these adjustments really just keep the pedal from binding up as you start to adjust it and lean it to what actually fits you. Now, the load cell that we use on the back of this pedal is a Mavin load cell. Now, Mavin is known for making some of the highest quality load cells out there on the market. So you know every single brake pedal or every single clutch pedal that you're going to get is built exactly the same. They're all going to actually act exactly the same. And that's due to really just having a really high quality sensor right here on the back. And you can see that it's the Mavin tag right there on the back on the top of that sticker. So these load cells are known for being extremely reliable, and any kind of products that are really high quality that need an exact output every single time use Mavin load cells. Now I want to take a second to actually show you guys the stack, the bushings, and how easy it is to actually take these out. Now with our load cell pedals, we actually have different strength bushings that you can actually change out here, and it completely changes the way that the pedal feels. So right here we have the soft bushings, and if you look at them, you'll see that they're coned. And this stuff might change as time goes on and as we just test different materials and find better things. But these coned bushings are actually bushings for longboards. And we actually tested a bunch of different bushings. We tested some for cars, we tested different materials, and these really came back and felt the best underneath your foot. They gave you a good squish that you can actually depend on every single time that you come into the corner, and it gave you this sense of confidence. Every single time that you pressed on the brake, you knew what you were going to get or the output that you were going to get from the PC. Now, when you look at these, you'll actually notice that they're coned in the way that they're shaped. So we put these kind of like that all the cones pointing with one another. And this gives it just a little bit of a softer feel over these stiffer barrels, or what they're called. And these ones are just much larger bushings, takes a little bit more force to actually squeeze them, but you'll notice that they're not coned like these ones are. And so having these ones coned and a little bit less material here does actually make the pedal softer underneath your foot. So you could mix and you can combine these, you can stack them together, and doing this just completely changes the way that the pedal feels. Now, when you look inside of the barrel there, you'll see that it's just a bushing in the barrel, and then we have this rod. Now, we actually make these rods also right here in-house. We make these on our lathe. So all of the billet pieces here that we see on the pedals, we don't make the heim joint or, you know, this guy right here, the hardware, but we do make the rod. We make these Delrin spacers. We make these this washer. We do not make these polyurethane bushings. But I'd say about 90% of this pedal right here, 95% of this pedal is all made right here in-house. And that's really awesome because as time goes on and we want to make things better, and we're just constantly finding just different things to do things, being able to just very quick and fast make a design change and manufacture it here and then test it is a really big benefit and a huge advantage that we have over some of our competitors out there. So now when you're putting this back together, you put your Delrin spacer on, and this just to show you guys how easy this is. You put your bushing on, your second bushing on, your third bushing on, your last spacer. These spacers just keep it aligned up, the shaft in the cylinder right here. Put the shaft in, make it come out the back hole right here. You have the little spring. This just puts a little bit of tension on that shaft, so it always has some tension on it. And then put your bias knob on. Okay, add just a little bit of load so it can pull that shaft inside the cylinder, and then after it has a little bit of load, just like that, the pedal's put right back together. It's really fast, it's really easy to swap out the stack of the bushings inside of this cylinder. You could do it in 30 seconds. Now, another really cool fast way that you can actually adjust this pedal is off of these holes, these 3 holes that are on the side of the cylinder. Now, it's all just on there by a cotter pin. If you just take the cotter pin out, now what this actually will do is it'll quickly lean the pedal forward or back, simply by just changing the position of where that's at. So if I go all the way to the back hole, you can see the pedals lean forward, and then vice versa. If we come to this very front hole, then the pedal will be leaned back. Now, there's a couple different ways you can add lean to this, because you also have the adjustment right here in this fitting that'll actually allow the pedal to move forward and in as well. But it's just a quick way for you to make some big changes for you leaning the pedal, whether it's leaning it forward or pulling it back. Simply by just changing the spot of this cotter pin right on the back. Now, we're excited about these load cell pedals. These are really high quality, and the output that we're finding on the PC is really crisp. It's really high quality. The way that they feel, we've basically tried to mock these after our hydraulic pedals, so to get as close of a feel out of the load cell as the hydraulic as we absolutely possibly could. These are great for sim racers that are just looking to upgrade and they want to hit the next level, but they can't spend as much money. Then the P1 load cell pedals are an absolute great option. One thing that's really cool about these pedals also is they are upgradable. Everything that we do as sim coaches is we make things very modular. So as we find new upgrades and we just think of better ways to do things, you can upgrade these things. You can swap things out. So a load cell pedal can get swapped out to a hydraulic pedal down the line. You can also mix and match, so you can have load cell pedals and hydraulic pedals together in the same pedal set. So that'll save you some money if, let's say, you have a load cell clutch pedal, but you have the hydraulic brake pedal. So these are brand new from SimCoaches. You can head over to simcoaches.com and you can find these on our site, and you guys will start seeing these shipping out extremely soon. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. These are a whole lot of fun. Any questions that you might have, ask it in the comments down below. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and hit a like, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, peace out.